What if you could finally build muscle with just 3 workouts a week? Coming up, I've got a smart, flexible plan you can run in just 3 days a week and still grow, challenge your body, and hit every major muscle group multiple times. Whether you're coming back after time off, short on time, or just want a no-nonsense way to train that actually delivers. This routine gives you structure without burnout and results without overcomplication. Each day blends strength, hypertrophy, and volume, so you're building power, muscle, and endurance in the same week. Let's get into the training. Day 1. Push strength focus. We open with the incline bench press, a strength staple for building the upper chest, front delts, and triceps. The incline shifts more of the load off your front shoulders and onto your clavicular pecs, which most people undertrain. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps, resting 90 seconds. Keep your feet planted, shoulder blades pulled back, and lower the bar with control. Push explosively, but don't bounce at the bottom. Pause slightly to keep tension on the chest. Next, trap bar deadlift. A total body pull that targets your glutes, hamstrings, traps, spinal erectors, and grip. Go for 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Rest up to 2 minutes. Start with your hips just below your shoulders. Drive through your midfoot and stand tall. Don't lean back at the top. If your gym doesn't have a trap bar, sub in dumbbell deadlifts. Same hinge pattern, less setup time. Now we move into hypertrophy with the leg press. A high-output quad builder that lets you safely load up without taxing your lower back. This allows you to train the quads through deep knee flexion without worrying about bar path or spinal compression. Do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Rest 90 seconds. Push through your whole foot, not your toes, and go deep enough that your thighs come close to your chest without letting your hips shift or your lower back lift off the pad. Next, chest-supported row, targeting the mid-back, lats, rear delts, and rhomboids. Go for 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Rest 60 to 75 seconds. Use a machine, T-bar variation, or incline bench with dumbbells. Keep your chest glued to the pad, retract your shoulder blades first, and row your elbows just past your torso before lowering under control. To finish, a cable superset. Overhead triceps extension and cable lateral raise. 2 isolation movements, 1 cable setup, max efficiency. The triceps extension targets the long head, the biggest part of the triceps, by stretching the muscle in its fully lengthened position. The lateral raise trains the side delts with continuous tension across the full range, giving you that capped shoulder look. Set both cables just below hip height to make it easier to get into position and to enhance the stretch. Do 2 to 3 rounds, 12 to 20 reps of each, back to back. Keep the weight light and form strict, no swinging. As you can see, we're not wasting time. If this already feels like a plan you can stick to, give the video a like and hit subscribe. It helps the channel and tells me to make more of these breakdowns. And if you're still watching, drop a flexed bicep emoji in the comments so I know you're serious about your training. Day 2. Pull strength focus. We open with barbell bent over rows, a foundational pulling movement that builds your lats, traps, rhomboids, and rear delts, while also challenging your spinal erectors and core. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Rest 90 seconds. Hinge at the hips, keep your chest over the bar, and pull toward your lower ribs. Focus on elbow drive. Don't yank the bar with your arms. Control the descent and reset each rep if you need to. Next is seated chest press machine, a controlled push movement to keep pressing volume balanced across the week. Do 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Rest 60 to 75 seconds. Keep your back against the pad, elbows slightly tucked, and drive through your mid-palm. Control both the press and the return, no bouncing off the bottom. Then it's into the Bulgarian split squat. It hammers your glutes and quads while improving single leg control, balance, and coordination. Go for 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps per leg. Rest 90 seconds. Use dumbbells if you have them. Keep your chest tall, your front heel planted, and your back knee dropping straight down. If balance is an issue, brace lightly with one hand. Next, wide grip cable upright row. A powerful movement for upper traps and side delts, using a joint-friendly grip. It gives you elevation of the shoulder without the internal rotation issues that come with narrow grip barbell versions. Do 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Stand tall, lead with the elbows, and raise the bar just under your collarbone. Control the lift and lower. Don't jerk the movement. Then we hit volume work. 2 isolation exercises to finish strong. First, seated or lying leg curl machine. For the hamstrings, this isolates knee flexion, something compound lifts often neglect. Do 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 20 reps. Keep tension throughout and pause briefly at the peak contraction. Then, cable biceps curl or incline dumbbell curl, targeting the long head of the biceps with stretch and tension. Choose whichever setup gives you the best connection and range. Same thing, 2 to 3 sets, 12 to 20 reps. Keep your elbows pinned and your wrists neutral. If your gym layout allows, feel free to superset these 2. Day 3. Leg strength focus. First up, squat or hack squat. Both excellent choices for building quad size, glute strength, and full body stability. This is your final heavy lift of the week and your opportunity to push your lower body hard. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Rest 2 minutes between sets. Whether you're using a barbell or a hack machine, keep your core braced, push your knees out, and stay in control through the full range. If you're using a barbell, go to parallel or slightly below. If you're on the hack squat, don't bounce. Pause at the bottom, then drive up. Next, pull up or lat pull down, a vertical pulling movement that trains the lats, biceps, and upper back. This rounds out your pulling volume for the week and balances out the anterior load from pressing movements. Do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps if using added weight or pushing close to failure. For machine work or higher rep sets, go 8 to 10 reps. Rest 90 seconds. Focus on a full stretch at the bottom and driving the elbows down, not just yanking with your arms. Keep your chest tall and don't let your shoulders roll forward. Then into the seated dumbbell shoulder press. Your vertical push of the week, targeting the front and side delts plus the triceps. By staying seated, you eliminate lower body momentum and force your upper body to carry the load. Do 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Rest 60 to 75 seconds. Sit upright with dumbbells just outside your shoulders. Press up in a smooth arc, not directly overhead, and stop just before lockout to keep tension on the delts. If your gym is busy or you just want extra stability, feel free to swap in a shoulder press machine. It keeps you in a fixed path and lets you focus purely on output. Next, machine row, a horizontal pulling movement that reinforces scapular control and mid-back thickness. Go for 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Use a neutral or overhand grip, drive your elbows back and pause for a beat at the peak of each rep. Bend slightly at the hips and reach forward slowly on the eccentric to fully stretch the lats. Keep your core braced and shoulders down. Avoid shrugging or rocking through the torso. Now into volume finishers. First, calf raises on the leg press machine. To train the calves with load and stability, perform 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Rest 45 seconds. Let your heels drop into a deep stretch at the bottom and pause for a full squeeze at the top. Don't rush the tempo. If your gym only has a standing machine or a Smith setup, that works too. Just match the intent. Then, push-ups. A simple but brutally effective bodyweight finisher for chest, triceps, and shoulders. These are deceptively valuable, especially when done under fatigue at the end of a session. Do 2 to 3 sets going close to technical failure. Keep a tight plank position, full range, chest nearly to the floor, and squeeze your triceps at the top. Elevate your feet or slow down your tempo if you need more difficulty. That's your full 3-day plan, combining strength, hypertrophy, and smart volume across every major muscle group. Designed for real-life lifters, you can stay consistent and still grow. Use this as your base routine. Track your progress, stick with it for 6 to 8 weeks, and the results will speak for themselves. No fluff, no wasted effort, just what works. If this helped simplify your training, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll keep the no-nonsense content coming.